God bless you. Welcome to Sharing Gladness. This is your host, Olga, and today I am with Uzi and Yurley. Welcome.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
It's nice to be here again.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you very much for the opportunity that we have to be with you, sis Olga.
Thank you for always bringing your gladness and your ideas, your thoughts, your experience to this studio. Today, we are going to speak about housewives. I love them.
Okay.
Some people underestimate their role, even women themselves.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't like to be at home because they think that their role is not as good as those ones who are outside in a company, at an office, working.
Yeah.
But let's
Making money.
speak
Yeah.
today about that. How important it is. I was reading an article and it was a man speaking about that. And he said, I know that women lately have demonstrated that they are capable to do many things as we do. Speaking about men, speaking about those professional people who go to companies, to different institutions to be professional and to serve, according to their knowledge and degrees.
Right.
But he emphasized there are certain things that only a woman can do at home in such a wonderful way. So what do you think? We have a man who has a housewife.
Yeah, well, part-time. But it is definitely a beautiful job. I would say society has defined, or the meaning to society is that it is not worthy and not appreciated by many because it is not 100%. However, in my case, I do consider it a great job because it is not just about the chores. It is not just about cooking or sweeping and mopping. It's about
Care,
fulfilling
attention.
exactly fulfilling this task of bringing or invading the home with love, with care, with organization, with simplicity sometimes. So it transcends beyond just doing the chores, I would say.
Yurley, I know you had a mother who has been always working, but who has also cared, the house, the home. How is that? How have you seen her example? Is that possible? Because I have heard of women that they say, no, I do one thing or the other, but to do both is quite impossible.
Well, in the case of my mom, she did the two, but you cannot do, she says now, and she sometimes regrets not being there when we were younger, when we were small, because anyway now we are already grown ups and we are doing our things, and then she says, I wish I could have taken that time off to be here, to be with you, because it is really important. But she did her best, and it is nice to see how, but it is difficult. I think it's difficult.
Really hard.
Yeah, to manage both. And I was thinking in my father also, because I think sometimes it's man's job to believe you can. I don't know. I was thinking about my father. So
How is that? Say it.
He's interested.
to believe God will be able to provide, because my mom several times told him, I want to quit. I want to dedicate myself to the house. And then he said, no, how are we going to live? It is not going to be enough. Who is going to buy your clothes and things like that?
Okay, because here in Latin America, we have cases of people or of husbands who tell the woman, you have to stay here. I don't want you to go outside and work. But in your case, it was the opposite.
Yeah.
It was him encouraging her to go and work. However, at this point, after 30 years?
For almost 40, they have been together for years.
Ew.
And she had
Okay.
been working her whole
A
life.
lifetime.
She says, no, the best decision was to stay at home.
Yeah.
And what does he say now?
Not the same.
Still the same.
Yeah, still the same.
He's happy for having that support, financial support.
Yeah, because anyway, it gave some release to the house. He
Yeah.
was not that
Financially
burden.
speaking.
Yeah. Yeah. But for the woman, I think it's more challenging, especially when it is
Yeah,
a
it
big
is.
house, 3 kids,
Yes.
and to stop
family.
working and go early in the morning, cook, leave everything prepared for the rest of the day, then weekends.
That
Yeah.
that is that is something. That is
Well, in my case, I have, or I had in the past, an absent father. So there were no choices for my mother. She had to
work.
go out, yes, and work. Of course, it will be never the same, to be raised up practically
alone.
yeah.
Just with your
Not much company, not much
siblings.
care. Yes, a mother that is busy all the time working and then
even when she comes
arriving
home,
home. Yeah.
finishes
So
what
the
she has
quality
to.
of the relationship will be never the
Ooh.
same as those ones who have that
Full-time.
close,
Mhm.
relationship with mom or dad.
Yeah.
So in my case, I definitely say it is paramount, the role, the presence of a woman
housewife.
there. Yes, but a woman that is committed, because I have seen also women that stay at home, but they are not committed
Yeah.
to the different roles and responsibilities. Yes, they.
Yeah, we always like to make exceptions and not to go to the 100% because
Yeah.
Right.
everything is relative. Like women, there are all kind of women, and those who really care for their family and even encourage their husband to go work hard, and even if they can, they prepare the best food. They encourage them to just do your best. I am in charge of the house, you don't worry.
Yeah.
But many times, as for instance your mom, probably she wanted to stay home, and some other wives, they don't want to stay home. They got used to be working, they got used to their time, they got used to, I don't know, just not thinking about the chores or serving the husband,
Yeah.
serving the kids,
Yeah.
serving the house. And that
That's
is
where
serving is
that
it's
could
with love. It's
but that could
Could
sound
be misunderstood.
I'm saying it in the lovely way.
I get it, but
Yeah.
I mean for younger generations,
Yeah, could be unpolite,
I think it is hard.
rude.
Yeah, because yesterday I was sharing with some
Teenagers.
No, they are my age. We studied together. Some
Colleagues, some
colleagues,
friends.
yeah. And she was saying her husband is now working and he's really focused, telling her, you should stay at home, you should dedicate yourself to the kids. And she says, no, I love my job.
Oh my
I
God.
love to feel professional. I love what I do. I'm not
Yeah.
going to quit. And that has been a problem with them because he really wants her at home and she really doesn't want to be at home.
Wow.
That-
For
that
me,
is-
a great demonstration of love is to be there at home taking care of
Everything.
my beloved ones.
Yeah,
Yes. For
yeah.
me, that would be great. I don't have a household, so.
Many times.
But I think that's one of the best things,
Mhm.
one of the best investments we can do in, our entire lives. Because everything you sow, you will reap,
Yeah.
right?
Absolutely.
And all that love, all that care, all
The
that
moments, the experiences that you will
the
live,
talks, right? To be
the
there
values
for
that you're
them when they
teaching
are
them.
sad, when they are discouraged. Yeah. That if you had to pay for that, how much would you pay?
No, no, it does not have price. I was about to say that probably what Jurlei's father feels is more common than we think.
Yeah, you can speak about that.
Yeah,
You have the pressure to be
indeed,
the man.
indeed,
yes.
indeed. In my case, I have always believed that God is the provider, that He sees what we do. He's not going to like provide you and give you everything that you need just sitting on the couch and doing nothing. What I have believed, and I always talk to my wife about this, is that He loves when you do. He loves when He sees that you're making the effort. You're going to receive a reward. I mean, humanly speaking, we would like to receive a salary that covers everything. But many times it's not so. Many times we just have to believe God will somehow, we don't know how, is going to provide you for everything. If you have 2 kids, if they're in the school, you have to pay certain amount of money and the uniforms and this and that. So you have to believe that God is going to provide you, even though you don't see the money, even though your job or your salary is this amount of money.
And you know, even if you have lots of money, that will never be a guarantee that your home will be successful.
Indeed.
Because there are so many troubles, challenges that the household, the husband and the wife have to face, that even if you have lots of money, you cannot solve them.
And sometimes that money becomes, you don't want to, like, you say, no, I'm earning it, but then you have to spend it for somebody else to raise up your kid, for somebody else to cook the food you're going to serve to your husband. So
why not you? I mean, there are tighter bonds when both of them. I'm not going to say just the woman, because the men would also have to connect and have these tight bonds with the kids. And it is being there. Nowadays, we have this pressure also with society that you have to be very productive. If you are at home, then you're not producing.
You didn't do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
in the case of my wife, she's already not a professional, but she's undergraduate program, like two of them. She's worked for clinics. She's worked for good companies. Now she's on doing what she likes. She's doing fashion design. She's sewing and designing, and she's very encouraged and she loves it. Sometimes we discuss and we talk about this, and she loves it. For me to tell her stop doing it, go home, stay there, that's tough for her. That's tough. That is like a shock for her. But sometimes she feels so tired and so stressed that she wants it
to quit.
Yeah, she wants to stay home. I want you to provide everything. Goodbye. But when she's stressed and out of, like, she can't do it anymore. So,
Well, see, I was telling before that women and men, both of them, are able to do almost the same jobs, right?
Yeah.
We have the same capabilities, but there are certain things that probably are better done if it is the woman in charge.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Right? Concerning chores, concerning things at home, taking care of babies and so and so. In your case, do you think you can do most of the things at the same level of your wife, or you prefer her to do them?
Sometimes for some things I do prefer her to do it. In terms of cooking, I think I do better. She's not into cooking. She cooks. I like what she cooks, but she's not into it. Sometimes she's really, how do you say that? Like, what should we cook? Like, it's like, So, but in terms of when it's about organizing, cleaning, and all that, she's deeper than me. Like, I do clean, I sweep and mop, and clean
You're
the
done.
dust. Yeah, and I'm done. I try to do it properly. However, not as deep and as taking too much time on it. Like, I like to be productive in terms of, if I'm doing something else must be done, or must be being done at the same time. So we do more things. For instance, if the washing machine is working, I can do this. If I'm preparing the lunch, I'm washing already the all the dishes. So I like that she just sticks to one task and
Well,
that's it.
because with my mother,
Uh-huh.
I have the experience that she does most of the things in such a wonderful way,
Oh.
right? She's already retired, so now she can dedicate more
Beautiful.
to the things of the house. But whenever I try to do the same thing she has done, no, I fail. And even I tell her, okay,
How
Mom,
do
give me
you
the
do it?
instructions. Yes, I want to do this like you do it. I do my best, but it
Yeah.
will never be the same
I
way.
also I admire their strength. My mom
Yes.
is like you said, described yours. She's so good at what she does.
Right.
The only thing is when cooking, she prefers me cooking. But the rest of the house and no, she's never tired. Like she's able
They
to
are
go
all the
on
time
and on.
working.
Yeah.
Does it come with time? Because I have heard many people or housewives at the age of say 50,
Yes.
Yeah.
they start like a train, like non-stop. Like
But I think we are not going to be that kind with 50s because they say at their 20s, at their 30s, they were doing much more than us. So I think
Yes.
it's something in generational change or something, I think.
They
Like
were
that?
practicing all those things for such a long time that
I
they
think
got
so.
accustomed,
Yeah.
right? And now they are almost perfect, we can say, in all they do.
probably it is also due to the cultural background. Probably they had to raise brothers or
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
care of, so they were cooking
The
at the
families
age
were
of 10.
bigger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So wow, the advantage that they have concerning or compared to us is
I remember some sisters some
They-
days ago were cooking. They are 50 plus and I was telling them, oh, how did you prepare? And they said, no, it is just simple. We don't taste. She said, with the smell, you know.
Wow.
If it's already with the smell, you know if it's already salty enough. And she said,
How
even
come?
with coffee,
How
with
come?
coffee, with the smell,
you know. Oh.
if the coffee is enough, if sugar is enough.
How in the world?
That's expertise.
I got amazed with the smell. No, I'm done.
Wow, that is pro. Wow.
Yes, and with clothes, when you need to fix something.
Practical.
Oh, wow, yes.
Like hacks. They have some hacks that
Oh,
you
there
say,
is a stain
"Oh."
on the shirt and you don't know how to take it away, and
Yeah.
they have always some tips to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
this,
yeah,
to
yeah.
do that. So I love
Absolutely.
women, and I want to encourage today all those young women that have to be there at home. Please do not dismay, do not quit.
It's a beautiful job.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
wonderful. It's wonderful. I think probably yes, the financial reward is not that much, but I think that's not the most important
And also
thing.
the title. I think
You know-
the title, I'm this in society and I have this position
Yeah.
sometimes becomes...
I will write
It-
that
it-
in
it
the
weighs.
first line. Number one, yes, like the best jobs.
Yeah,
Number
yeah.
one, housewife.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
me,
yeah, yeah.
it's tremendous.
Concerning not having a salary or not having a reward, nowadays there are so many ways that they
I
can
would
still.
say they have a reward, though they don't have probably. A
Okay,
salary.
okay, yeah, exactly. That's what I meant. So I heard the other day a man saying, "Well, in the case my wife stays at home and I give her
Certain amount of money.
yes, so she can buy her things and go
Oh, that's
shopping
good.
and I thought like, wow, I want to do it,
Yeah.
but well, I see my pocket and I
God
can't.
helping.
yeah, absolutely, and that would be wonderful because it's not that this is what your work is worth. No, it is telling her it is
It's a token of love.
it is important. What you do is important. This is going to strengthen our relationship, our marriage, our kids. This is going to be good in the future. Probably we don't see it now. And for instance, my second born is turn 5 months, some weeks ago, and he was very obedient or very quiet. So my wife loved it. I mean, he would stay in the trolley or the baby's car, and wouldn't say anything, just looking up and down or sleeping, and that's it. But now he is annoying. Like, he wants, like to stay, sit down or go down the baby's car, and that stresses.
Yeah.
So it
Demands more time.
Exactly, and attention, and you get stressed because, of course, in my job I can't have them, and she has to work at the same time and take care of them. It's very difficult. She gets stressed and she gets upset, and what I try to say is, don't be yes, like you don't have them. So it is worthy, and in the future it's going to pay off, because what they are being taught, what they are seeing, the love that they are receiving, that's priceless. That's not has to do with money.
We have heard behind every successful man is a woman. I would say today, behind every successful home is a woman, right?
Yeah.
And we all want to encourage each one of you to demonstrate your gratitude, your appreciation for your wife or mom, right?
Yeah.
Or grandma.
Yeah.
Yes, let's make them feel that what they are doing for us or they have done is something superb.
Grateful.
That yes, it is worth, and that we love what they have done.
Yes.
This was
be
Sharing
grateful.
Gladness.
Yeah.
And
Thank
that's all
you.
for today. So thank you for being with us, and see you in the next
Till the next
opportunity.
program.
God
Bye-bye.
bless you.
God bless you.